Australian woodland photography. Probably my favourite genre of landscape photography. Not so much the photography itself, I do love that. It's more about being out here in nature, amongst it all, away from the TV and the couch, and just getting out and exploring this beautiful woodland area. And then the bonus, of course, is capturing images and bringing you guys along too. The reason I came out today is it's very overcast skies. In fact, it looks like it's going to actually bucket down soon, which isn't a bad thing for woodland photography. A couple of things you need for woodland photography, or to make it better, is fog. And if you don't have fog, then really overcast days, just to diffuse that light, you get even light throughout the woods here, and no patches of sun bursting through. That can work on a subject or lighting up, but I tend, personally, I like overcast days, drizzly, rainy days, and foggy. Of course, everyone likes fog in woodland, but yeah, particularly if we don't have the fog, then overcast days are perfect, and that's the reason I came out today. I'm going to try and capture some Australian classic sort of woodland images for you guys, bring you guys along, and talk you through my compositions, my images and thoughts. So yeah, let's do this. Let's go find some images and see what we can get. Let's go. Found my first composition here. Nothing spectacular by any means, but still jumped out at me, so I thought I'd stop and set the camera up and shoot it. The thing that made sort of me, or the scene jump out at me, is these black trees in here. There's a couple of them black bark. These are, I'm guessing they're gum trees, I'm not too sure. Against the real bright green of the ferns here, these massive ferns, and you got these black trunks jutting out. Looks really nice. So I'm gonna do a 16:9. I've got my 24 to 200mm lens on, and I've just gone into 16:9. I think it looks nicer, sort of cropped across the top here, and then framed nicely with all these huge lush green ferns. So that's going to be my first shot. I'm at f6.3. I might even go wide aperture, just to really emphasize the front here, and then drop that focal length off at the back, make it a little bit more dreamy, as I don't have any fog in here. But it's good to have an overcast day, like I mentioned, just to diffuse all that harsh sunlight beaming in and fighting against those patches of sunlight that hit your scene. So yeah. For now, 1/25 of a second, ISO 100, f6.3. Gonna try that shot, and I might open my aperture up a bit more, and goes to f4. Might be a bit better. Make that back drop off and look a little bit more dreamy. And yeah, it's basically my first image in the bag. Nothing great, but it's just good to be out. Good to be out in the Australian bush. So yeah, I'll chuck this image up for you now. I'm gonna keep walking down this trail here and see what else I can get. Found my second image along the track here. I'm not sure if it works. Again, scenes in woodland, they normally jump out at you, whether it's light hitting a subject, or you getting nice fog, or a crazy looking tree, something along those lines. And this scene again just sort of made me stop, assess it, and take its image. I'll talk you through it and let me know what you think. I'll stick the image up. So I'll talk you through my thinking of this image, this composition. I saw this new fern sprout coming up, and it's against this gum tree here. As you can see, the new sprouts coming up here, and the lone tree, and then it's sort of framed off with all this carpet of fern. I thought it might make a cool or interesting image anyway. And that's a great thing about woodland. You don't need these grand vistas. You can always zoom in and get more intimate shots. And I think this image might work with that new sprout, that fern against the dark bark, and then carpeted around with these nice blanket of ferns here. So let's see my settings. I'm gonna do a 1:1 crop. I'm at 1/40th, f5, ISO 100, and I really like the 1:1 crop. Just kind of works with this image. Fire it off. Getting smashed by mosquitoes in here. Fire it off, and yeah, chuck that up for you. I'll keep moving along, see what else we can shoot. Come across another composition, and my brain's 50-50. I think I like the composition, and then the other side of my brain's thinking, how am I going to post-process this? How am I going to edit this in Lightroom? And a lot of that, I do a lot of that with Woodland. I'll see a scene, a nice scene composition, and then I'll sort of think about the post-processing even before I'm back at home, and how I'm going to do it, and maybe what features I'm going to, make pop in the image itself. Already I'm probably going to blur out the background, soften it. Yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm just rambling on at this point. But for now, 1/100th of a second, I'm at f4.5. So again, probably having this this paper bark tree right here on the left-hand side of the frame in focus, and then dropping off again, which probably be the theme for today. Again, I'm on 16:9 mode. I just like that for woodland for some reason. Either 1:1 or 16:9 I think works perfectly in woodland. And then of course I got the path on the right hand side, sort of balancing it out a bit, and I've got a couple of trees again balancing that side of the frame or the image out. It's always good to have a bit of balance in your landscape images. Yeah, I'm not sure if it works. It's hard to tell. Probably walk around the track, it cuts back, and then start heading back towards the car. So a couple of images come away with hopefully today. I'll be happy with that, and see if I can get 1 or 2 more from today. But yeah, I'll chuck this one up for you now. Please leave a comment what you like. It's a carawong, that noise of that bird up there. He's always know when a human's in the bush. They seem to hang around, call out. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this image, let me know what you think. And I might move on, like I said. Let's see if I can get a couple more images. So I stopped and I'll show you through the tallow some more wildlife. Which you don't see every day. Pretty cool, quite special I guess. There's a koala or a drop bear. So we'll see if we can get them through this. They're quite hard to spot. They just look like grey clumps in the gum tree. So we'll go to the camera there and I'll zoom in on him. That's him. Well, where are we? We'll come down That's him there, flicking his ears. I'll zoom in for you. And see what I mean about pretty hard to see the old koala if you're not looking up. But that's him there, that grey clump. He's flicking his little ears. He's holding on to the branch there. So yeah, and now he's looking down at me. I'll see if I get an image of him. So this brings me to my last image of the day. It's this lone gum tree, no bark. I really like how the silver trunk glistens and catches all the light. Yeah, I thought I'd make a cool image. I'm at a f6.3, so I'm focused on the tree and then just letting that focus drop off again. Hopefully it makes a nice image. Any other images I get back on the way to the car, I will chuck up for you. If I talk through every image I get from today's outing, this video could go on for quite some time. We don't want that. So yeah, 200ths of a second, f6.3, ISO 125, gum tree, Australian woodland. Chuck it up for you now. Any other images I get. Well, I'm going to call it a day, guys. Thanks for coming along. It helps me out if you leave a comment, hit the like button. If you're passing through or new, consider subscribing. If you're into outdoor photography, landscape photography, even adventure photography, be real happy to have you guys along. Have a great week, guys, and I'll see you on next week's adventure. See you later.